And today in this video I will show you how to install Legion OS 2.7 Android and GCC-ROM in any projectable mobile, and I will also give you the complete review of the GCC-ROM in this video, so please make sure that you watch this video completely. And if you want to know how to install TWRP recovery in your mobile, then I will already make TWRP video. The TWRP video link in the description, you can watch easily. So let's start the video. We have to click on the restart button and go into the recovery button. So make sure that you watch this video completely to know that how much stable is this ROM are, and you have to install or not install. And thank you for support me, and more videos coming soon, so stay tuned. So first of all, you have to backup your stock ROM or any GSA ROM that you are using, because if this GSA ROM is not work in your mobile, then you will come back to the stock ROM or any GSA ROM. Okay, now just you have to click on the cancel button, and first of all you have to click on the Y button. Okay, and click on the format data, and you have to write here yes YES. 1 minute, sorry, YES. As you can see, the format data will wipe all of your as backups, pictures and everything, so make sure that you backup the all important data. Okay, you have to write yes and click on the tick button, because this will remove the encryption. Now as you can see, this is done. Now just we have to come back again, and we have to click on the wipe button again, click on the advanced wipe, and we have to click on the Dalvik system data and cache. Only you have to select these four option, not select any option. Okay, and swipe to wipe. As you can see, this update partition detail done. Now just you have to come back again, and you have to click on the reboot button, and you have to click on the recovery button, because this very important step. If you not do this step, then your ROM will not boot successfully and you get different errors. So make sure that after wrapping the system data and cache, you have to click on the recovery button. Okay, now just we have to install this GSA ROM. So download link of this GSA ROM and the GApps in the description box, you can download easily. So now just we have to click on the store button, and we have to select storage where you copy your file. I already copy in the SD card, that's why I select the SD card. As you can see this, and you have to click on the OK button, and now just you have to click on the folder where you copy your GSA ROM. I copy already create this folder, customer folder, and the GSA ROM in this folder. Now just you have to click on the install image, because this is the image file of GSA ROM. And now just you can see this is the Legion OS 2.7 A64AB vanilla image. So make sure that you have to install according to your architecture. If your architecture is ARM64, then you will install the ARM64 image. Okay, and also the GApps ARM64. So make sure that, because my architecture is ARM, but this mobile also support the A64 architecture, that's why I select this A64AB image. And now just we have to click on the Lineage OS 2.7 A64AB vanilla image, and just you have to click on the system image, and just you have to here swipe to confirm flash. And now this will take some time, 30 seconds, so make sure that not click any button. As you can see, this image flash completed. Now just we have to come back again, go back again, and click on the store button, and click on the select storage, and you have to click on the SD card. Okay, and we have to go to the GS folder. I already create this folder because the GFs in this folder. And now just you have to click on the OpenGFs ARM 10.0 Pico, and you have to install the according to your architecture. If your architecture ARM 64, then you will install ARM 64 GFs. Okay, and now just you have to swipe to confirm flash. As you can see, this error code 70. If you get this error, then you have to go back again, because the GF size we have to resize the GFs. If your GF is installed, then then just you have to click on the reboot system. Okay, because we get this error code 70 or this error, we have to go back again, click on the Y button and click on the advanced wipe, and just we have to click on the system, and just we have to click on the repair change file system, and we have to resize this file system, and just we have to swipe to resize just, and you can see this resizing done. Now just we have to go back again and click on the install button, and we have to install the OpenGFs ARM 10.0 Pico, and just you have to install according to architecture, and now just we are good to go. This will take some time, 1 minute, so make sure that not click any button, because if you click any button, then your mobile will be bricked, soft brick or hard bricked. So make sure that not click any button. After installing the GFs, you have to click on the reboot system, and you are good to go. As you can see, this installing core GFs. Now you can see this will take some time. In this video, I will give you the complete review of the GSA ROM, and also give you the AnTuTu benchmark score and also the Geek benchmark score. So please watch this video completely. As you can see this, now just you have to click on the reboot system, and you are good to go. See, this Legion OS logo is here. That means you will have successfully installed the Legion OS GSA ROM. So now just I forward this video, and now I will give you the complete review of the GSA ROM. So stay tuned. I will give you the complete review of Legion OS. Now first of all, I will show you the Android version of this ROM and then other features. So now moving toward the about phone, and going to the Android version. As you can see, the Legion version is 2.7 and the build rate is my 10 and security patch level is my 520. This is the latest patch, and now I will show you the hotspot of the GSA ROM. 1 minute. Now I will off the Wi-Fi device and go into the mobile data. Mobile data is also working perfectly in this ROM. As you can see, this LTE logo, and the now moving toward the hotspot. Just 1 minute. As you can see, this hotspot is working perfectly in the GSA ROM. As you can see this. You can change the name. Hotspot is working perfectly in this GSA ROM. This is the dark mode is also work very well in the GSA ROM. As you can see this. One thing I tell you is that this ROM is 100% stable and you can use as daily driver. I will also recommend you to install the GSA ROM. And the sound is also working perfectly in this ROM. And now moving toward the Legion setting. Now in the Legion setting you can get these functions. Now first of all, quick setting, vibrate on touch, brightness slider also available, brightness slider on bottom, disable quick setting when locked, and quick pull down is also working perfectly in the JC ROM. Now moving toward the status bar customization, you get status bar icons. You can enable or disable network traffic, hide arrows, clock setting. You can also adjust the clock setting. As you can see, this is on left side. You can adjust also right side. Now moving to right side, you can also adjust the AM PM log, and you can also adjust settings, normal style. You can adjust, and also clock font size. Just 1 minute. This is not, and you can also change the color. Just 1 minute. So this site, as you can see, this clock font style you can also change. 1 minute. Bold. As you can see, this the color is on, the time is now on bold. You can also change the 4G icon. Now moving toward the clock screen, you get these functions: lock setting, charging info, music visualization, hide bottom, lock screen UI. In gesture setting, you get this swipe down with 3 fingers to take a screenshot. All these functions working perfectly in the JC ROM. And now move toward theming. In theming, you can get these functions: style and wallpaper. You can also change. As you can see, this ancient picker color, you can also change the color. And also you can change dark UI theme, dark. As you can see, this is in dark. Basically, Legion OS is similar to One UI. As you can see, this show space is above setting, action bar to easier use with one hand, and rounded corner is also available. You can change according to, and theme UI is also available. As you can see this. So this ROM is 100% stable, and you can use as daily driver, notification button, navigation bar. You can also change an animation. You can also block the animation and the miscellaneous. You can also get this fanatic mode. You can also enable it. And if you are gamer, then this ROM is for you, because you get this enable fanatic mode and different functions. As you can see, this add apps, you can also add the apps, and this is also auto enable battery saver, fanatic mode, and other functions. In navigation bar, you get these functions: system navigation, these 3 layout. As you can see, this ROM is very smooth for using. As you can see, this very good. You can also navigation bar tuner, layout, normal, left leaning, left, right, and different navigation bar you get in this ROM. And in the buttons, you can enable advanced start, power menu. In power menu, you get these functions. Just a minute. Toggle torch when screen off. You can also enable it or disable it. Volume stress, volume picker. You get different customization in this Legion setting. And now moving toward the other function of the JC ROM. As you can see, this is very similar to the One UI. And now moving toward the battery. As you can see, this screen usage full time is 1 hour 34 minutes. and last for 2 hour ago, because my battery is also very low when I installing this GC ROM. So very good uh, performance of the battery, and basically 12 to 14 hours you can screen on time. And you can also disable or enable it the battery text, and you can also set the smart charging level. As you can see this, so this ROM is 100% stable, and every function this ROM is working perfectly. So I will also show you the fingerprint. You can also see this fingerprint is also working perfectly in this ROM. Now moving toward the score, what gets score. Now first of all I will show you the Geekbench score. As you can, 1 minute, and as you can see this, I get this score. Single core score is 129, and the multi core score is 402, because Infinix Smart 3 Plus do not have powerful processor, because this mobile have Helio A22 processor, quad-core processor. That's why I get these scores. And if your mobile is good processor like Snapdragon A21, A20, A35, then you will get very good performance on this GSC ROM, because this mobile don't have any good processor and not a heavy processor. That's why I get these scores. But this scores is also very good for this mobile, and you can use as daily driver the GSC ROM, and gaming wise this ROM is also very good, so you can use it very good. Now moving toward the single core, you can see the single core is 129, and other devices have, because this device does not have powerful processor, but this core is also very good. If we compare this core to stock ROM, then this core is very good. And now moving toward, I will show you the camera. Camera is also working perfectly in the GSC ROM. Just 1 minute, I will show you. As you can see, this camera is also working perfectly in the GSC ROM. As you can see, this ROM is very fast, and customer wise and performance wise, and not lag or anything. You can see this. And the AnTuTu benchmark score I don't have, because this will give error when I click on the test button. I tried 2 to 3 times, but every time I get the error. So I do not have AnTuTu benchmark score. But one thing I tell you, that this ROM is beast, and you can use as daily driver. And if you're a gamer, then this ROM is for you. And if you get and performance plus battery, and you can use this ROM as daily driver. So I will work very hard on this video, so please thumbs up and subscribe the channel, and more video coming soon. So stay tuned, and goodbye. I will see you in the next video.